Hey there, what's up? Welcome to the Sims 4 Legacy Challenge. My name is Heather, and I'm going to be playing this challenge using my sim self. So I'm just going to show you the sim that we're starting off with, and then we'll get into the game. So her aspiration is fabulously wealthy. Thought that would be a good one to start with. It's easier to do than the family aspiration, although probably switch back and forth just because that's a lot easier. She's creative, she's a maker, and she's a foodie. If I had more traits to choose from, if I could have like 5, this would be more interesting. Unfortunately, we're limited to 3. So that's what we've got. And she is a young adult. This is her first everyday outfit. It's just basic jeans and t-shirt and some wedges. Kind of look funny in the back there, but otherwise I think they're cute. Second everyday outfit, some like real like trouser type pants in my favorite color, and the back of that top is very cute. So I actually use that top again in the teal color with some jeans for a third outfit. And I've changed the hairstyles for these outfits so they're not all the same, just to make it a little bit more interesting. This is our fourth everyday outfit. It's more colorful. It still has like that, turquoise sea foam, a pale version of the color. I like it. I think that's cute. And this is her formal wear. That is definitely a dress that I would like in real life. And I have shoes like that. Very similar to that anyway. And yeah, I just thought this was really pretty. It's a little bit more green than teal, but I really like it. This is her activewear outfit, and of course she has to have her hair up to work out. This is her sleepwear, kind of like the acid green a little bit. I don't have anything that color, but when I was looking through everything, I kind of liked it, so. And this is her first party wear outfit. I kind of like maxi dresses. Wish I could take the belt off this, but that's not an option in the game. And this is her second party outfit. Thought that was really cute. This is her swimwear. I just did one for that because I don't know how much we're actually going to be swimming. I could make more swimwear outfits later if I wanted to. And here's her first hot weather outfit. Obviously, we need a ponytail if it's really that hot. And just some, flip-flops, shorts, and a t-shirt. And this one's got some nicer sandals and a romper and I guess like a tube top or a strapless top. That's really cute. Her cold weather outfits, here's like a casual one with, some Ugg type boots. And then we've got this more of like a wool coat with the really tall socks and leather boots. That was really cute, and I'd wear all these outfits. So I think it's time to start. And this is the Legacy family, just because, privacy and simplicity reasons. Let's take a better picture. That is kind of my attitude, so let's go with that. Okay, so I'm going to be moving onto this Oakenstead lot in Willow Creek. It's just a really good lot for gathering things. So let's do that. And the rules of this challenge involve having a 64 by 64 lot, and there are not that many choices for that. I could have moved her, to a couple other possible lots, but I would have had to build those really nice houses to do that. And one of them is in Brindleton Bay, and it rains constantly there, and I'm not really a fan of that. So it is nighttime because I tried this before, and so it's like the time it was where I left my last attempt, but I just didn't make the right choices on what to buy because I haven't done this challenge in so long. I played the Legacy challenge before, but it was just like on my own. I didn't film it or anything. And I think I did a lot better because it's a lot easier to remember how to play the game when you're not filming. Anyway, so let's start off with rule number 1. We have to eliminate most of our money. We were only supposed to have 1,800 to start off with, and that didn't work because I don't have the testing sheets on. So let's fix that. Okay, so testing sheets on. 1,800 simoleons. And then let's turn those sheets off. So we don't actually end up cheating without meaning to. Okay, now one thing I have found with Willow Creek is that pretty much every time I start a game, it ends up raining here. And it does that pretty much right away. So we are going to need at least a very small room. Let's see. This is a 3x3. That should be good enough. And we're gonna need a bed. Want to get a decent bed so that it doesn't take forever to get our energy back up. That's gonna be all of it though. Well, we really need the sales table so that we can sell the things that we gather for a higher price. So that is definitely the most important investment in my mind. And we also need a front door. Let's just get this one. No big deal. And I would like to get her a toilet and a shower if I could, but I don't think we're going to be able to afford both of those things. Okay, we could save money getting that one. Okay, I guess we'll just get this really awful shower because it is really awful. It's very uncomfortable and it breaks a lot, but we can't afford a toilet right now. So we're going to need to, well, I think we'll just probably let her pee her pants, but we're going to need a bed. And that is probably our next priority. Now, that grid's an eyesore. Across the street, there's this food stall over here. Oh, we're in buy mode, so I can't go all the way over there. But there will be food there, so we don't actually need a fridge right now or need to worry about food. So that's like an interesting thing they added. I don't know. I think that was in Seasons. They did that. So we're good to go right now. We obviously don't have any windows or any other things right now, but that's the whole point of this. We're going to get that. So let's start digging stuff up so we have things to sell. And while she's doing that, I'm just going to look around for more. Like I said, I did just like try this. So some of the things have grown a little bit. Like this apple's not harvestable yet, but it will be soon. And that's going to be sooner than it would be normally. Those lilies are ready. We could fish. There's not a lot to dig over here. I think there's, obviously a cooldown on the things spawning, but I think there's usually more than there is right now. Judith Ward. In my last attempt at this challenge, she showed up and basically like introduced herself, and we were clashing already, which I don't know if it's that surprising. I'm kind of a reserved person, and I'm not the biggest fan of celebrities, but I don't actually know why she didn't like me. Because they interacted autonomously and I had nothing to do with it. So that's a mystery I will never know the answer to. So yeah, like I said, while she's doing that, I'm just gonna like queue up more of these things. And I guess we can talk about the Legacy Challenge. That's probably a good idea in the first episode of the Legacy Challenge. And I know it says dig for treasure, but I'm gonna sell that treasure map. And that just means she dug up a treasure map in one of the things. And if you've played this game before, you know digging up things with a treasure map just results in a time capsule with a My Sims trophy in it, and often that My Sims trophy is less valuable than what you would get otherwise. So where is she now? It looks like a fossil on the outside, but will it be a fossil when she's done? Yes, it is. I forget what that type of fossil is, like that it had imprinted on that rock. I actually used to know that stuff because I'm a nerd like that, but I can't remember now. If you know, leave it in the comments. It's a prehistoric creature, probably like predating shellfish. Oh, we have another thing over here, but she's gonna go all the way over there, and I don't feel like queuing that up again. She runs funny. Maybe it's just because it's on fast speed. Medium speed. I guess she runs pretty normal. Jogging, rather. I really do like this neighborhood though. It's like very pretty. Lots of open space. Our neighbor has a very nice house, and then look what they have to look at. Our little shack. Looks like the last thing is just that I've already queued up. Oh, we got more lilies here, actually. Can harvest that. I think the lilies become valuable, or that they are valuable. Yeah, they're very valuable, actually. So I think we'll plant some of them, because even if we don't arrange them as flowers, it's something good to sell. Time capsule. Those are not that good. And more lilies. That's amazing though, they're worth 36 simoleons each. That's quite a bit. I didn't remember them being that valuable, so kind of lucked out with that. So I'm just going to start putting things in the selling table. That leaf frog is not especially valuable. Neither is that crystal. Guess we could save one of these basil plants, plant that there. And maybe we'll do a few of these lilies because they're worth so much. Eggplant frog only worth 10 as well. I don't know if we can sell this time capsule without opening it. I'm going to try. Oh, weird. I didn't even queue that up and she's planting it. That's funny. It is summer, so that's in season, but that's weird. I've never seen a sim autonomously plant something, and usually when they do plant things, they plant all of them, so that's just kind of weird. Let's see what's inside this fossil. Fossilized sim hand. It's 45. That's pretty good. It's less than it would have been worth to just sell it directly, but if we sell it in the table, we can sell it for 300% markup, so. I don't know why she's taking a shower. She doesn't really need to, but I guess she has nothing else to do. Okay, so let's start this. Let's tend this table, mark the prices up all the way, and start this yard sale. Well, it's night on the town. Well, it would be nice if we could sell enough things to actually go tonight on the town and get some free food. I mean, we could do that anyway, but I would like to actually get her some furniture. Oh, great. Okay, so we can sell the time capsules on this table without opening them. I didn't think you could do that. Yeah, we're making good money doing this. This is a lot better than my last run. I didn't actually even bother to sell the lilies last time. So that's an improvement already. She's bored. Okay, well, no, we don't want to cancel that because we want to do night on the town, I think. Now, we do have to look for someone to marry because that is the nature of this challenge. I said we were going to talk about the legacy challenge, but I really haven't. So If you somehow don't know about this challenge, even though it's been around since The Sims 1, the point of it is to establish a 10-generation family starting with one sim. So you start with one sim and you marry them off to someone, and then you have kids, and those kids have kids until you have 10 generations of your family. So that is a nice bed. I'd like to buy that. It's only energy 5 though. I think we're gonna wait a little bit. She might need to go to the bathroom first, but let's just see how much money we can get, additionally before we actually buy a bed, so we can get one we actually want instead of a cheap one. And I'm not really into the objects depreciating when we could just like wait, a couple more sim hours or whatever to buy something nicer. Oh. She went to the bathroom on her own. She does need food too, so after this next yard sale, I'm gonna have her go out to eat, I think. We could just go to that food stall, but it is night on the town, so we can get nicer food for free. There's not really any reason not to do that. Can explore the Simsie Save, because that is the save file I'm using, a Simsie Save version 10. There's Judith again. I don't know what's going on here. Tend the table, please. Oh, she's too uncomfortable to tend the table. Okay, and her energy is very low. Let's see what bed we can afford now, because we have almost 1,500 simoleons, which is really good. 5, 5, 5. This is a pretty good quality one. I like that one. This is one of the eco lifestyle beds. Obviously, it's not one that you make, but it is nice. I don't know if she can use it with the toilet there, but we'll find out. Just have her take a nap. Oh no, we don't have enough time for her to take. Well, we'll take a really, really short nap. Okay, gotta watch the time on this because that's funny. She went all the way over to the wall. Okay, these people are making it so that, yeah, so we can't super speed. Okay, that's probably as much sleep as she can really get if we're still gonna go. Oh, maybe a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna go to night on the town now and get some free food. Oh, that's funny right there. Let's see, I know that there are some restaurants put in here. I kind of changed them. So this was named something else. This is, all Simsie Save stuff. This was like a different restaurant, and yeah, I think it was Let Us Eat. I'm not into vegetarian stuff at all, so I made it a seafood restaurant. And we're gonna go there and get something fancy for free. Okay, where do we want to sit? This is funny. I don't think this is usually how it would go, but I don't think that you'd usually go out to eat in the first episode of the Legacy Challenge, but it is night on the town in this save, so what is happening? Why is she reading a book? Why can't she request a table? Okay. Well, I have a mod that will allow me to change things around. I don't know why the slot's not working. Is it because these things are here? I really don't know. Let's just see if that helps. I don't think it's this. But I guess we'll find out. No, I guess it is. That is weird. I can't get to that. I don't know why. There we go. Now it's working. Interesting. I thought that little Simsie would have play tested this. Do we need to change her outfit because of the heat? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Let's order something. Oh no! The holiday is almost over. Let's get a Simsmopolitan because they're normally very expensive. You can get it for free and or exploity like that. And we could get some fancy trout. I've never actually had trout in real life, but I think that's a level 9 cooking, like gourmet cooking item. So let's get that. I don't know if they'll actually be able to cook it properly. That's the thing. But just order it anyway. I don't know if they're going to be able to make any of this stuff, actually. That's funny. Lilith Bator is our waitress, and she's incredibly fast. And we have met the requirements for celebrating night in the town. That's some like walleye surprise and Caesar salad. No! Please eat this and then we'll leave and you can go home. Just finish it. Stop! Who are you socializing with? I don't have any idea. Okay. Well, we're gonna give up our table. Doesn't cost us anything because this was free. And now she's going home. Okay, so it was almost impossible to get her to leave that restaurant because she kept falling asleep on the sidewalk and then going back inside the restaurant and doing weird things. But we are back. And, oh wait, I forgot she can't tend the table right now. We need to tend to our needs. Let's use the toilets we bothered to spend money on. And go to sleep. This guy's interesting. Let's, oh, gross. Spoiled lemonade. Let's see if we can haggle with him over the price of the food. A vampire. She doesn't look like any vampire I've ever seen, but... Oh, awesome. He's giving us a discount. Okay, so she has incredibly low fun, so I'm going to have her practice singing, even though it sounds atrocious. Just because it's completely free, we don't need any objects to do it. Okay, I think that's enough singing for now. Alright, we just got a skill point. That's like pretty good. We did not go to the romance festival. She took so long getting her fun up, and she's taking like her 5th shower today. I don't know what is wrong with her. There's some kind of freaking bug with the shower. That's just weird. I'm surprised the shower didn't break, considering how many times she used it today. It was literally around like 10 times. 8 simoleons. What did we sell for only 8? We didn't even participate in Big Summer Blowout. And Judith Ward is back. It's like you would think that Judith Ward, a global superstar, would not have time for this. Oh no, our lilies have gone away because it's no longer summer. I have to move them inside when we actually have enough space for that. And it's raining. Okay, well, let's dig this up. And dig this up. And harvest these apples. I don't think we can do anything with those leaf piles. Yeah, we can't. I was thinking maybe we could recycle them if we bought a recycler, which we are going to do. I'm not going to buy her a sink. I'm just going to buy a trash can. Oh, she was still tending the table even though there's no yard sale. I forgot to cancel that. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy a trash can and a recycler. And our food supply is gone. That's not good. It was the seasonal thing, apparently. Is that the welcome? Yeah, the welcome login is taking this long to show up. Well, we might not make it in time. We have things to do. I'm sorry. Yep, they're leaving. They all left. Well, I didn't really try. I would say I tried, but I didn't. That would be a lie. Let's harvest that. It's so strange. That plant is completely bugged. I don't actually think I want to look at that, to be honest. If it's bugged like that. And there are some plants that are like that in this game for some reason. I don't know why. It didn't used to happen, but I'm just going to sell it that way because you can't sell the plant on the table. And let's see. We have enough money. We can get more space inside so we can move the lily plants in. So I think I'm going to do that. Because it's definitely a good source of income. Okay, so one of these is 200 and that's 50. So they're basically, well, per plot, they're the same price. I don't know if she'll be able to get to all of these. All right, I guess we only need 3 anyway. Just put them like that. I don't know if she can get in here now, but now she can. Oops. There we go. Oh, they're safe inside. And I gotta leave a little bit of money for food. Because she is very hungry right now. Alright, and I'm just gonna leave it there for now. I hope you'll join me in the second part. This was pretty slow going, as legacy challenges kind of tend to be in the beginning. But hopefully you liked it anyway. See you later.